we have already discussed that unlike lists, tuples are immutable. Okay. Other than that, all kind of looping around or getting an item can be done. Okay. So basically, let me just define a tuple. So maybe I'll just call it as prices still. Prices will be equal to, notice that instead of square brackets for a tuple, we use common parentheses or common brackets. So maybe I'll give prices like 29.95, 4.5, comma something like 15.5. Okay, so all this. So let me just maybe we can check whether we can count how many times 4.5 is there. So maybe I'll just write down everything which can be done with respect to uh, tuples. Okay, print maybe length of prices. Okay, so let me just save that, execute. So it is telling length is 3. Okay, so I want to print maybe I want to check how many times 4.5 is present. So uh, prices count 4.5. Let me just save that and comment this out. Save again, run that. So it is telling only one point time. Let us just include one point time. Okay, so 4.5. So let us see whether it is giving me 2 times. Yes, it is giving me 2 times. So you can count through, and also you can check whether a particular price is available in like I mean a particular integer is available or a particular float is available in a tuple. So print I want to check whether 4.5 is in present in prices. Okay, so save that, execute that. So here it is telling true, but if I tell if not in not, so that is complementing, so true becomes false. So maybe I have to use is not. Okay, it is a text. Okay, not in. So basically it's not in the reverse, so it is not in. So let me just run that. So it tells false. Okay, so if I tell I want to check whether 1.5 is present in prices, and if at all it is not present, just tell me it is true. Okay, so it is not present, that's why it is telling us true. So that is way. And also we can loop through tuples also. So maybe for x in prices, we'll just print out prices. Okay, print x. Okay, not prices of x, and it can be indexed to. So if you want to print something like print prices of 0th element, so it will be reprinting again. Okay, 29.95. Even that can be done. But whereas if I try to manipulation, so here on my console I will be have prices, right? Okay, so if I want to change prices of 0, okay, prices of 0 into maybe 20. Okay, so here it is telling tuple does not support item assignment. So basically you cannot manipulate with respect to any of this. So maybe we'll try to sort it. So rearranging it, prices dot sort. So even that is not possible. So tuples like have limitations with this, but whereas reading a tuples value and getting all the elements, checking whether it is present or not, will be done. Okay, so this is about tuples. So let me just okay, we'll have a comment like tuples, and I'll just comment out everything. Okay, so finally we'll see sets. Okay, sets, and sets are not often used in Python, whereas it is mostly like list because it is manipulation, and if you don't want any manipulation, then you can do. So set I will give in this way, and we will just print out the set. So set uses curly parentheses, okay, curly brackets, or you can tell flower brackets also. So let me just print prices. So maybe I'll get okay, let me just type it down itself. Print of prices. Okay, so let me just execute that here. Where is the another 4.5 gone? So basically in list, so if at all something is repeating, it will be like shown only once. Okay, it will be eliminated. And similar to list, we can actually manipulate sets. So basically if I want to, maybe I'll just print prices, and I will just tell prices, I want to add one more price, so I'll be using add function. I'll be adding maybe 20. Okay, so let me just go ahead and execute that. So here you can tell 20 is added. So here what is happening, 20 is added at the beginning. Okay, it is not added at the very end. Okay, so that is a little difference over there. And also with respect to this one, you can update with the list itself. Okay, so let us see how exactly that works. So if I want to just do prices dot update, now I want to add a list of elements. Okay, 10 10 comma maybe 15 comma 25. Okay, 3 elements I want to update. So let us just run that. So here you can see all the list elements are added into the set itself. Okay, so that's how it is. If we just give this, it doesn't take multiple parentheses, so you need to pass it as a list. Okay, so basically it is not iterable, so it is trying to iterate. So basically you need to pass it as a list. Okay, so if you have just one element, you can just give update like add how we are using. Okay, so that's all with respect to tuple and sets, and also we saw about lists in the previous video. So in the next video we will be seeing another important concept known as dictionaries.